You know, Mr. Mayor, one of the reasons why I wanted to really incorporate that at the very beginning is because I think that survivor term, concept, has so much to do with what we're doing tonight. Just your thoughts about Relay for Life in general. And I know it's been like a 4 or 5 month project, basically.
Well, Wayne, you know, my thoughts are, you know, there hasn't been a family in Fairlawn or throughout the United States that somehow has not been affected by cancer. And, you know, the great part about this is I think we all get a feeling that we're doing something. You know, instead of standing back, and, you know, there's so many strides being made in cancer care and survivors. I just saw, you know, the great part of tonight is they have a survivor walk, and then they have a survivor get up and will speak as part of the relay. And, you know, it's just been a great thing. Once again, the people of Fairlawn have come together. You know, I got to tip my hat to Sunta Trishka for all her hard work. You know, this is something that started 8 to 10 months ago. We sat at her dining room table, and it came from a piece of paper to today. Unfortunately, the weather hasn't cooperated with us, but we're here tonight in the community center. We're going to be here from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. tomorrow. And, you know, the great news is that I just heard, you know, our goal was 55,000, and we're up to 60,000, and we're not done yet.
Oh, really?
So,
I didn't hear that
number. We're really happy about that.
And actually, you are a team captain also for.
I'm a team captain, Team Cosgrove. They gave me a challenge to raise $3,000, and looks like I'm going to get there. So I'm very happy about that. And the fact that a lot of people helped me with this. And we had the night at the Dutch House that I sponsored, and we raised $1,500 that night alone. So
I think it's another great example of when the borough of Fairlawn gets together for a good cause. And this is actually the first time I think Fairlawn's getting involved with this. And I don't think it's going to be the last.
No, it's just going to be the first annual, and it's just going to grow and grow. And, you know, hopefully someday we won't have to do it. Maybe we'll find a cure, and we'll be able to all look back and say maybe we played a small part in that.
That's the ultimate goal, isn't it?
It is.
No, I know you're going to be busy. We're just getting started with tonight. You go inside, and folks, I'm going to be hanging out for a little while longer. Stay with me. Don't go away.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Fairlawn. I just want to thank you all for coming out to do this relay. We know how important it all is, but you know, we've been planning this for 8 months, and I have to thank the committee, and especially Sunta Trishka, who put this all together. And as usually the case in Fairlawn, there is no obstacle we can't overcome. So we got bad weather, we ended up here in the community center, but we're all going to have a great time, right? Let's hear it. We're going to have a great time tonight. And once again, I want to thank Sunta and her husband Tony. He knows that on Monday he'll get his wife back after 6 months. Thank you. After 6 months of her working so hard on this. So how about a big round of applause for Sunta? Our whole leadership team, give them a hand. And how about Natalie? Where's Natalie from the American Cancer Society? Natalie helped us so much. So I'm going to ask everyone to stand. Thank you, Kat. Great job. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce, if everybody can just, we've got a very short program, so just please try to bear with us here. I want to introduce Natalie Margolin, who is our rep from the American Cancer Society, who has worked so hard with us on this event.
On behalf of the American Cancer Society, I wanted to thank each and every one of you for raising every single dollar tonight. So just give yourselves a round of applause. I want to share with you some important facts of the American Cancer Society that you may or may not know of already. The American Cancer Society's vision is a world free from pain and suffering from cancer. Since 1991, cancer rate growing problem. Globally, each year, there are an estimated 14.1 million new cases and 8.2 million deaths. With your hard donations and all our relayers, we're able to foster innovation by conducting groundbreaking research and funding pioneering scientists early in their careers. Did you know that since 1946, the American Cancer Society has invested more than $4.5 billion in research? We have the generosity of individual and corporate supporters to thank for it all. We're also currently investing in more than $405 million over the next 25 types of cancer research. We've become experts at identifying visionary scientists early in their careers, and our track record speaks for itself. Funding 47 of our funded researchers have gone on to win the Nobel Prize. Today we're doing everything in our power to prevent cancer. We encourage prevention by advocating for life-saving changes, promoting early screening, and empowering others to make health-style life choices. It takes a lot of resources to fight cancer. The American Cancer Society staff are working with hospitals, state health systems, insurers, and physicians, federally qualified health centers, and other healthcare providers across the country to increase access to screenings and quality cancer care through collaborative projects and initiatives. We provided grants to help people at high-risk communities. With more than 1.7 million outreach interventions since 2011, our Change Grant program is helping to reduce the unequal burden of cancer. If you are diagnosed with cancer, we're here for you. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our 800 number, 1-800-227-2345, has our trained cancer information specialists to help both our cancer patients and their families. Locally to Fair Lawn, we have actually our Hackensack office that is located nearby that offers free wigs to our cancer patients, like many other local offices throughout the country that offer free wigs to our cancer patients as well. If you're unable to make treatment, did you know that the American Cancer Society has 32 Hope Lodge locations for free lodging for cancer patients and caregivers who travel far away from home for treatment. We've also collaborated with Extended Stay of America to provide discounted rates for families as well to continue on with their treatment. The American Cancer Society, just as strong as it is since we began, is not as strong without each and every one of you. There are too many people today who need our help. And with you together, we can help them, and we can help save more lives. So thank you. I will give you some details. Relay for Life, we have actually over 5,000 events throughout the nation, but we are a global movement. It is the largest single fundraising event for the American Cancer Society that raises over $4 billion. And it's because of individuals like you that we are continuing to fight and save lives and help prevent others from ever having to hear the words, "you have cancer." And today, Fair Lawn is one of those Relay for Life events that was brought to you by individuals who care, who love, and support their communities, and wanted to make a difference. One of those individuals has actually planned this very first event for Fair Lawn since 2015. The American Cancer Society is great, but I will tell you this, it cannot do the work that we do without our great volunteers. And one of our greatest volunteers is Asunta Trishka. He wants
I just want to thank, today we have with us also Deputy Mayor Amy Lefkowitz and Councilwoman Lisa Swain, Borough Manager Jim Van Flutie, our Chief of Staff Dick Macarelli, who without the town support we wouldn't be in this building and all the things that we've worked together on, and I just want to thank all of them for what they've done. So now we're going to give it back to the woman of the day, night, whatever we are going to be here for.
I have no idea how many people are in this room. We had 397 registrants a few days ago. Maybe that increased with walk-ins, I have no idea. And then a ton of volunteer musicians. If you were here for the jazz band, oh my God. Volunteers from actually all over the town. It was the high school in the town, so I really had no idea. Of course, it was a very difficult call to make, and everyone's safety is always the first concern. So it may be nice out right now. The forecast was not looking good yesterday. We tried to extend it a little bit past the time that we needed to, but it would have just been slippery and messy in our minds, and that was not a good thing. So with all of that in mind, I thank you for being inside. And if you're not familiar with this space, I wanted to just mention something about it. And maybe this is especially for those of you who are familiar with the space. We're in one half of the building. The other half of the building, there is a drama performance going on from 7:30 to 9. And we are a very active community. We need to be very respectful. So we are going to have, sort of like unplugged, quieter from that time period of about 7:30 to about 9. So I want to be respectful of that. And we'll be making announcements about those of you who were, who did bring stuff like lawn chairs and blankets and sleeping bags. We'll let you get them at some point. Please bear with us. It's all a little bit of a guessing game because things change so much.
And the whole world is on your case. I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue, I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I will do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Well, I can't believe that you're actually still standing and smiling at me.
Yeah, I'm
It's been an
here.
incredible day so far. A little bit of your thoughts. First, just introduce yourself to the world. Tell everybody who you are.
I'm Sunta Trishka. I'm the volunteer event lead for Fairlawn's very first Relay for Life.
Now, I know so many people, including yourself, that's been working on this for months already.
Over a year.
Like I said, over a year at least. There is a bottom line to it all.
Yeah.
And I think you hit the goal that you wanted to hit for raising funds.
We hit that goal before the
When we
actual
started.
day. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
And now we're at least 5,000. Well, we were 5,000 past the goal earlier today, and who knows how much farther we're going to be. Further.
It was a very moving day.
Thank you.
We were inside the community center, which is one of our wonderful buildings in town. Yeah, it would have been nice on the football field, but hey, you did an incredible job just making sure we sort of got here. Even though you're saying you don't know what's going on, you know what's going on.
We're trying, and you know, a stranger came up to me, because we really were tossed about the idea of being outside, and a stranger came up to me and she turned me around. She said, "Look out the door," and it was pouring.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, and I just hugged her and I said, "I love you. I don't know who you are. Thank you. That helps me makes me feel better," because we wanted everybody safe.
I think one of the things that I'm proud about coming from Fairlawn is that there was such an incredible response from the Fairlawn teams. 44 teams, 43, something.
I don't even
outrageous
remember.
number.
Just, this lovely lady might. How many teams did we have?
How many teams did we have? Well, we're
39, yeah.
Okay, I was in two
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is a crazy amount of people.
Yeah, and they're not all from Fairlawn, but most are.
And I think just the idea of doing it, and folks, we're actually in another room right now in the community center, but they're still walking.
Yeah, and they're going to be walking all
And
night.
they're walking all night. We heard some wonderful talks, wonderful speeches from a lot of different wonderful
And we'll
people.
hear more.
And there's more coming up. I'm not sure if my audience will hear all more.
That's okay.
But the ones here will.
I hope that you will stay through the Luminaria, which is in a little less than an hour, and that's the kind of the magic of the evening. And I do
Well, I
hope
have
you will
about 2.5
stay.
minutes of tape, but there's one thing before I even do that. Tell me about your bandana.
Oh, well, if you've noticed, I have a coral colored bandana, so does my husband Tony, my daughter Zoe, my son Sean. They've all helped me a lot, and we're calling ourselves Team Coral, which is in honor of my husband's mom, who I never got to meet because she lost the battle to lung cancer, and we're honoring her.
That's always so sweet.
Today.
And some of the things I heard tonight were just as sweet as also. Now, look, I just grabbed you out of the
Yeah.
room. You always have like 7,000 things on your
I
plate.
have 7,000 things right now.
tipping my hat to you.
Thank
And
you
I don't
so
say that
much.
all the time.
Thank
We
you.
love you. And
Thank
so
you.
many other
Oh my
people.
God.
And we're going to keep on doing this. This is the first year, right?
First year, and you have to, before you leave, get
do I
a
have
pic.
to do?
You have to get a video of the most amazing baker in the universe. It's Yanni.
Well, hello everybody. How are you? How are you? Yes, you are watching Inside Fallon, and my name is Wayne. And once again, I am here at the Maurice M. Pine Free Public Library. Why? Because they're having another artist opening reception today, and I want to go inside and cover it. I think this person's going there too. So come on, let's go inside and see what it's all about. Art in Fallon lives on. Okay, this looks like the show that's happening today. It's in the Pine Gallery. We're in the library. It's on the second floor. And we're going to go upstairs and see what this is all about. Tonight's the opening reception. So let's go upstairs and see what's happening. Don't go. All right, folks, as you know, one of the things I love to do, and it's not a chance all the time, is to actually speak with the artist. And I think I got the guy right here. Hi, what's your name? Introduce yourself.
How are you? My name is Vytautas Ambrazas.
And this is your show today, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, before we get into a little bit of everything on the wall, have you had an opportunity to show off your work before?
Yes, it's actually been here 6 years ago.
I may have been here for that. I'm not sure.
Yes,
I
you have.
think I was, now that I think about
You
it.
have.
All right, well, there's an overall theme to the photographs that we have, and you're a photographer, and you were telling me that this is from a trip to India that you took.
It's actually from 3 or 4 trips to India between 2013 and 2015.
All right, and I asked you to maybe pick one out that we could talk about, and this is one of the ones that you were telling me about. Why don't you just, nice and well, tell me about what we're looking at.
Well, this is a barber shop that was set up in cattle fair in Rajasthan, and that's the place where people bring the cattle for sale and trade.
Now, folks, just to give you an idea, the face that we see is actually a mirror, and the gentleman that we're looking at is the barber, and I think we could see some of his tools over there. But behind him, we have all different kinds of animals, don't we?
Yes, we do. Camels, cows.
Camels, I love camels. I'm going to talk about camels in a second. This is just something that you find as you were just traveling around. How are you getting around?
Buses, trains.
Buses, trains, and then you would stop every once in a while to see something?
Yeah, I try to stop for
As often as you can?
longer times, like
Okay.
couple of days.
Now, this, folks, this is one of them. We're going to take a walk to another picture, so stay with me. Don't go away. We selected another photograph, and nice and loud. What do we got here? What am I looking at?
Well, this is the picture that was taken early morning in the streets of Vrindavan. That's the place where the widows go and they live.
There's this separate area for widows to live.
Yes.
Is that
this
common?
It's the whole town, basically.
The whole town is that way, really?
With the multiple ashrams where those widows live and they chant all day.
Is that a common thing for India, where that happens a lot? Have you noticed that, by the way?
Not
Not too much, but this particular area is.
Yeah, this town of Vrindavan, that's what it's really known for.
And I, just a casual little mention that when I first met you a little while ago, you were telling me that sometimes India is known for its color. You have all black and white here, and I think that is such a strong impact with the photographs that I've been seeing, that black and white works so strong. Your thoughts about that?
Well, my main idea of black and white pictures is, I would say, once you subtract those colors from the picture, you kind of left more with the essence of the picture itself.
No, I totally understand that,
and
yes.
that gives you a little bit different perspective.
Great. Why don't we do this, folks? We have one more that we're going to chat with. I'm going to go there right now. We've been walking around and we've been highlighting a few, and even that's tough to decide because they're all so amazing. But again, we're here in India, and we're looking at some incredible black and white faces and images and places. Tell me about the one here. This looks so dramatic. Nice and loud.
The picture was taken in the island of Bet Dvarka, off the coast of Gujarat by the Arabian Sea. So I got off the boat and the man was sitting on the pier.
In other words, this was not a setup. You just got off the boat and he was just right there.
Yes.
Is that like a fishing community? Do you think that's sort of like what he was involved with at one point? But you didn't talk to him, I know that. But
yes, in the past
he was a fisherman.
He was a fisherman,
and he's sitting on his little cart there. That's such a dramatic. That says so much.
Yeah, he's waiting for the people and the goods to be taken back on.
Is he really?
Yes.
Okay, walk with me over here, folks. We can't talk about India without talking about camels. I don't know why I said that, but that's true. All right, our last one. What's this?
This is a family of nomads that they brought the camels to the camel
It's a
fair.
family of nomads. So this is like one of their stops in a sense, and you happen to be there at that time that this was going on.
They basically going from one fair to another fair with a bunch of camels, and that's their way of living.
Did you enjoy your trips? I know it's a silly question, but this must have been quite an adventure for you.
Well, that's what I'm.
That's what you like to do, right?
That's what I'm living for.
How do you feel about having you work here at the Pine Gallery?
Excited.
Good answer. That's a good answer.
Excited.
Do you know how long it's going to run until?
It's going to be till the end of June.
Until about the end of June.
30th, yeah.
Suppose there should be some people that want to get in touch with you. Is there a way of maybe doing that, reaching out to you?
Yes, they can reach me by email.
Okay, nice and slowly. What is it?
vitasa@gmail.com.
Spell that.
vitasa@gmail.com.
Very good. How does it feel having a guy with a cowboy hat talk to you?
It's always a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Good luck with the opening reception today, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of good feedback. I'll spread the word about what you're doing, and very nice to see you again.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're just going to keep on walking around town, so everybody stay with me until we meet again. My name is Wayne Robbins. I'll see you next time inside Fairlawn.